gives me an immense pleasure to start this occasion by heartily welcoming you all. Here I welcome our Managing Trustee, respected Ranjit sir, respected Ashwini ma'am, our principal, our beloved Animesh sir, teachers and all my dear students. Today we are gathered here for celebrating our Constitution Day. Today we come together in the fight against corruption, for the flag of nation. One nation, one vision, one identity, one flag. My incredible India. And it's because of our Constitution. It's because of our Constitution. Constitution gave us faith, freedom, peace and pride. So let's value the day it was created. Now I would like to call upon the stage respected Ranjit sir for preamble.
We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation in our Constituent Assembly. This 26th day of November 1949 do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Teachers are the ideal personality for us. Students follow the teachers, their rules, their lifestyle and their habits. Now I would like to invite our teachers to perform on stage. Our teachers will perform some skits. For first skit, I would like to call respected Sunita Malusre teacher and Anu Moa teacher. Sunita Malusre teacher as a professor and Anu Moa teacher as a Ramu. In this case, you will see how the nominator of the society infringe upon the right of the education of children of lower middle class.
Give this script to my students for the skit competition. How do I start? I know there are other colleges taking part in the competition. My script has got to be different. Looks like others will harp on the exploitation of little children. Their hardships, their struggle. No, I will not sentimentalize this. I will be different. Let me have 3-4 children working as cobbler, tea stall vendor and laborer in a factory. Suppose they come and sleep in the same place at the end of the day. Let me try to imagine what they must be talking about. It's difficult when both the partners work. Who will look after the house? Moreover, who will look after our 2 years old daughter? This girl was working in our house for so long. Suddenly, her parents took her away. Someone else was offering them more money. Even we were paying her around rupees 500 every month. And all the food she guzzled on. These people are so selfish. They are ungrateful. My elder daughter comes back from school at 3 o'clock when none of us are at home. At least this girl used to give her food and play with her until we got back home from work. Now I have to look for another girl. My wife doesn't want a grown-up woman. She feels the house isn't safe because they bring in all kind of people when we are not home. I have got to finish the script today itself. We will rehearse over next 2 days. Idea. What about having 2 little boys say chana outside the school gate during the tiffin hours? He must be wondering how these kids earn their livelihood when they spend almost the whole day in school. Let me have some coffee. I will ask Mali to get me some. Ramu! Ramu!
Coming, Sahab.
Ramu, get me some coffee.
Ji, Sahab.
Are, Ramu! Ramu, come here. You have a daughter? How old is she?
Yes, Sahab. She's just 8. Why, Sahab?
School? Why? Send her tomorrow. You know, a girl was working in my house. She left. I need one girl who will take care of my daughter. She will take care of her. So, send her tomorrow. Yes? And she will get nice food. She can sleep in kitchen.
But, Sahab,
Now don't irritate me. Go and bring your coffee fast and send her tomorrow.
ji, Sahab.
Now I can finish the script in peace. I will surely appeal if I can capture the thoughts of this little kid selling chana outside the school gate. He must also be longing to go to school and see what happens inside those rooms. What about ending the skit with a song to be sung as a chorus in the background? Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change.
Listening to the beat of
walking down the street, and distant memories buried in the past forever. Follow the one, down to walking path, listening to the beat of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on the glory night, when the children of tomorrow can believe with you and me. Take me to the magic of the moment on the glory night, when the children of tomorrow dream away without change. Ready, go!
And I, Swati Bharati teacher, to perform a second skit. In that, you will see how girl is told that she is not strong and she is incapable of she is incapable of doing hard work. Swaranjali teacher as a girl, so Mr. Teacher as a teacher, and I will play the role of a boy.
Teacher, please let me go out to bring the boxes from the boot of your car.
Stay quiet, you. Teacher asked me to do that because they are too heavy for a girl.
Hey, I am just as strong as you and I am taller than you.
Forget it. You are still only a girl.
Teacher, please.
Skit number 3. I would like to call Ashwini Nandaskar teacher and Jagruti teacher. Ashwini Nandaskar teacher as a Christina and Jagruti teacher as a Jack. In this case, you will see how girl that is told she will stay away from the sports.
अक्षर
Oh shit, Christina, I just missed the aim. Let me try it once again. Yes, I got the aim now. Now, Christina, it's not done. Just try it once, hold the gun, aim it, and pull the trigger. You missed the aim. Try it again.
Oh no, Jack. I don't think I can do it. I'm awful sick. And I just hate guns. It is better to you take it and play only you.
No, Christina, just take this and try it once. You can do it.
How does it work?
What you are doing, Christina, just aim it correctly and pull the trigger. What the hell is wrong with you? Thank you. Gender equality. From this skit, we get to learn that in today's world, we are seeing that many women are not getting same opportunities nowadays. So from this skit, we can conclude that we should stop this and which can follow our fundamental right, that is gender equality. Thank you.
ready go
Thank you, Ashwini teacher. Thank you, Jagruti teacher. Now I would like to call Nikita teacher and Sonali teacher for skit number 4. Nikita teacher. Now I would like to call Mrs. Vijaya Sobiskar teacher to take a charge of my.
Ashwini ma'am, Patil sir, Sneha ma'am, Animesh sir, and my dear teachers and all my dear students. This is my opportunity to speak a few words about our nation's national constitutional day. I am grateful to all of you for allowing me this wonderful opportunity to speak on Constitution Day, which is an extremely important subject. Constitution Day, also celebrated as National Law Day or Samvidhan Divas in India, is observed on 26 November every year to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. On 26 November 1949, the Constituent Assembly formally adopted the Constitution of India. It came into force on 26 Jan 1950, that is observed as Republic Day. History of how the Constitution of India came into being. The 2-month period between the adoption and enforcement of the Constitution was used for thorough reading and translation from English to Hindi. The Constituent Assembly met for 166 days spread over 2 years, 11 months, 18 days before the Constitution was adopted. The members of the Constituent Assembly signed 2 handwritten copies of the document, one each in Hindi and English. On Jan 24, 1950, 2 days later, the Constitution of India became the law of the land. There were several critical issues debated, including language, rights, minorities, governance structures. On November 25, 1949, the day before the Constituent Assembly put up its proceeding, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar made a moving speech. It ended with 3 warnings for the future. The first was regarding the place of popular protest in democracy. One must abandon the method of civil disobedience, non-cooperation, and satyagraha. He said. The second warning dealt with the unthinking submission to charismatic authority. Bhakti in religion may be the road to salvation of soul, but in politics, bhakti or hero worship is sure road to degradation and to eventual dictatorship, Ambedkar said. His final warning was that India should not be content with political democracy as inequality and hierarchical stream embedded in Indian society if we continue to deny equality for law. We will do so only by putting our political democracy in peril, he said. Significance of Constitution Day 2019. 26 November was marked as Constitution Day of India by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the year 2015 as part of year-long celebration of the 125th birth anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Constitution Day of India aims to bring awareness on the importance of the Indian Constitution. Its architect, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Ambedkar was renowned social reformer, politician and jurist, and is also called the father of Indian Constitution. He was appointed as the chairman of the Constitution Drafting Committee on August 29, 1947. Thank you so much.
What are we celebrating today?
Constitution Day of India.
it?
Constitution of India.
What is a constitution? What is a preamble? Anybody? What does a preamble mean? Whose behalf is this constitution? Anybody? Prince? Yes.
Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
Okay. He wrote this constitution, right? But then, on whose behalf is this constitution? The most important part? Nandini? On whose behalf is this constitution? On whose behalf is this constitution? कोना से दिया है? Yes. Huh?
Citizens of India.
We.
The children.
How do we start? Who are we?
The people of India.
The people of India. So, who has made this constitution?
Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
For whom? Baba Saheb Ambedkar representatively has made this with all his colleagues in the Constituent Assembly, have made this constitution on whose behalf?
The people of India.
We the people of India. So this constitution is for whom? For us. What does it gives us? What is this all? Justice, equality, liberty. What all are these? Anybody? Senior students? What all are these? These are our fundamental rights. What are these?
Fundamental rights.
And every citizen of India has these fundamental rights. Supposingly, imagine we didn't have a constitution. We didn't have this preamble. What does preamble do? Preamble is an introductory statement. What all the things are enshrined in the constitution. So start, a starting statement. Tell me one thing, just for the sake of knowledge. Anybody of you all are, you are the teachers. Ma'am, was it the case? What was first, the constitution or the preamble? What was drafted first? Yeah, the first, the constitution was drafted and then the preamble was. It's a declaration. What is it?
Declaration.
And what does this declares? Fundamental rights to all its citizens. Now, who prepared these fundamental rights on whose behalf? Of the citizens. For the citizens. And for whom are these fundamental rights granted? All the citizens. So the last statement is we give it to ourselves. This constitution, this preamble of this constitution has been given to ourselves, prepared on our behalf. हमारे लिए ये बना और हम ही को देते हैं. This has not been given by any foreign country. This is our fundamental right. The song those teachers sung meant winds of change. What did it say?
Winds of change.
Means what? The skid all says, you all boys, the girls are equal to you. Are they equal? All the girls, are you equal? And who gives you this right? Who gives you this right? Yeah, never forget that. So, I will take you leave, but remember again, this constitution is for whom? We the citizens of India. And this has been prepared and declared on his behalf. On whose behalf?
For us.
For us. Very good. I'm good.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, I would like to call our students to perform Sri Saitej from class 6.
Principal, teachers and students, a warm good morning to all. I am very excited to get the chance to share a few words about the importance of National Constitution Day of our country. Our Constitution Day is celebrated in India. It is also called Samvidhana Divas or National Law Day. This day is also celebrated to pay tribute to Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, who is the first Law Minister of India. He is also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution Day is celebrated in schools and colleges to spread awareness about the importance of the Constitution in our daily lives. Dears, the Constitutional Assembly was formed, which consisted of elected representatives in our elected representatives from various fields. A few of them were Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar and Jawaharlal Nehru. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was appointed as the chairman of the drafting committee. We celebrate Constitution Day of India to remember their outstanding efforts towards our nation and constitution. The constitution is the foundation of any democracy. Indian constitution is carrying a remarkable history. It is one of the world's biggest constitutions in the world because the creator of the constitution took the essence from the American, British and Japanese constitution. Yes, the Indian constitution is the amalgamation of the best constitution in the world. Do you know our constitution offers and guarantees 6 fundamental rights? Right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right to education, right to constitutional remedies. The Constitutional Assembly met the 166 days before the Constitution was adopted. When the draft was prepared and put for debate and discussion, over 2,000 amendments were made before it was finalized. The Constitution declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. It aims at securing justice, liberty, equality to all citizens and promote fraternity to maintain unity and integrity of the nation. My dear brothers and sisters, we should hold the Constitution to our hearts. Our Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Yes, our Constitution is the heartbeat of every Indian. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Now I would like to call Tuza Raze from class 3rd to present Preamble song.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Tuza Rajesh Samapsiyazadora. I am studying in 3rd standard. Today I am singing Preamble song. We, the people of India. Having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a successful democratic republic and to secure all its citizens justice, social, economic in our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949 to hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Gandhi Chetan Parade. I'm studying 3rd standard. My school name is Navyug English Medium School. Today I'm going to sing Preamble song. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a social, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, to hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
Very good. Very good, Kagi. Now it's time for vote of thanks. I'm very thankful to all of you for your valuable time, your helping hands. Without you all, we cannot conduct this program successfully. Once again, thank you. With the permission of Ashwini ma'am, I declare that the program is